Hi there. In this video we talk about the basics of the Photoshop interface. So we're going to go through things here pretty quickly, and again we're going to go over all this stuff in excruciating detail, but I just want you to get used to the interface and the different pieces of it to start with. So the first thing you'll notice up here is there's menus, just like any program, and I'm actually going to go in here and say let's make a new picture, new Photoshop thing so we can have something here. So we have menus just like we do in other programs. And then we have kind of our main drawing area here. And then over here, this is called the toolbar. And your toolbar may be showing up like this as a single row. Personally, I just grew up with 2 rows, so I have a hard time finding things if it's not 2 rows. Okay, so we got menus, toolbar, and then underneath the menu, watch this area here. This is called the context-sensitive menu area, but this is going to change depending on which tool we choose here in the toolbar. So it's like a kind of a brand new set of menus, and this set of menus changes depending on which tool we choose. So the menus here never change, but this sub area of the menus will change depending on which tool you choose. Okay, and then another important thing, areas we're going to use all the time, these are called the palettes over here. So right now I see my Navigator palette, and I actually see several of these palettes. I see my Styles palette, and I can also have a tab to switch to the Colors or Swatches palette. I have an Adjustments palette. And this is a real important one down here. I have layers, channels, and paths. And then in addition, if I want other palettes, they are appearing, this is called the well. So within here in the well, there are other palettes that we can pop out and see. So if you don't see, well, okay, I'm sorry, let me back up a little bit. And then we can change things here. If I want something to, like maybe this text palette, if I want to always see this, I can tear it out of here. If I just grab the tab and tear it out of here, and then I can move it wherever I want. So I could come and dock it over here, or I can just stick it out here where it's kind of showing up sometimes. It'll actually always be present until I make it go away. Or I can grab it, and again I'm grabbing the title part of this and sticking it back in here. So it's up to you. It's kind of, we're going to use a lot of these palettes different times. You can stick what you want. Again, you can stick them here so they're always available. You can stick them here in the well. You can change the order that they appear in these tabs. Or, again, I could have channels up here with this one. But you're going to find that you use some of these all the time, and you get used to them being in a certain place, and you'll customize this. You want it to be the same. Then the other thing we want to look at the interface is what if I don't, like what if my toolbar is missing? Or what if I want a palette and it's not over here? Well, one of the things we can do is go to the window, and let's say like our history palette. If I want to see that, it's actually over here now. I'm making it show up this way. So ones that have check boxes by them, I'm seeing. Ones that don't have check boxes, and let's just see. I want to make sure it's still there. It's still here. I'm just not seeing it. So if like your layers palette, it's a real important one. If I come out here and then I close it, it's gone. To see it, I can't pull it off of here. It's not here. What I have to do is go here to Window and Layers and pull it up. And then again, I want this one docked over here. I need to come and stick it back over here. And I want to get these guys back in the right order. So I'm going to have the layers, and then channels, and then paths. So you can drag those, put them where you want. And again, I could drag these and put them up here. You can resize between the palettes. Do whatever you want. Same thing with your toolbar. If your toolbar is ever missing, if you come, let's see, where is it? Somewhere on here. Here I go floundering around. If your tool's missing, toolbar's missing. Oh, it's right here. Tools. Uncheck that. Toolbar's gone. And under Window, if you want to see that back again, turn it back on. Okay, so this is kind of just the basics of the interface. Oh, I'm sorry, let me show you one other thing. And these are some presets for how things are set up. If I change this, some things have changed over here. If I change it to the painting button, they're just the guys at Adobe said, hey, here's some things we think you might want if you're going to do these particular sets of tasks. I personally just leave this on Essentials. So like I said, I'm used to certain things being in certain places, and so I just leave it on Essentials.